Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Christiana and Luis. How are you?
Me, I'm super, but I expect to be that way.
Exactly, of course. I love the way you think.
Well,
So-
you can have two choices in life. You can be happy or you can be sad or cranky or unhappy. And me being cranky and unhappy, that takes too much energy. I'd rather be happy.
I like the way you think. I really like the way you think. Perfect. Good. So, Christiana, tell me a little bit about you and then Luis, and we will go into questions and let's have fun.
Perfect. So my name is Christiana Carter, and I am a clarity strategist. I've been an organizing and clarity coach for over 20 years, working with individuals from broke to billionaire and pretty much everything in between. And I've worked across nearly every industry. And so I've really been able to see behind the scenes what drives behavior and what results in a physical universe expectation of that. And so I've been able to help people shift that experience for themselves, and I absolutely love, it's my favorite thing to do in the whole wide world.
Wow, amazing. Luis, tell me about you.
Well, I'm I'm a person who decided, quite a few years ago, to always be happy, to always find the good things in life. And you can find them. They're there for you if you just look for them. And of course, when people ask me how I am, I said, "Oh, I'm sitting up and taking notice."
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is so amazing and admirable. Very, very well done. And you need to teach it to more people. Everyone should have that viewpoint.
Well, I tell people, good things are going to happen to you today, but you've got to pay attention or you're going to miss it.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
You've
Wow,
got to pay attention. But being happy is not difficult. It's something that you decide you're going to do, and a long time ago, and I am happy. And good things
good.
happen to me because I am happy.
Yeah,
Wow, I love it.
I have to share, like, so my mother and I have been doing a Facebook Live called Lightness with Lois because she wants to share her message with a lot of people. And actually, since you and I started working together, we started that Facebook Live where she could just share her point of view. And we did, what was so funny was she was in the hospital. She was in the hospital like 2 weeks ago. Oh, thank you, Dolly. We were in the hospital a couple weeks ago, and she's like, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I decided I was going to have a great day, and people are running around, and she's like, whatever.
It
Wow,
was something that happened, and you don't internalize it as something horrible. And oh, gee whiz, not me. That's
yeah,
not me.
And it
yeah,
ended up being nothing because she just decided that's how it was going to be.
Yep,
yeah. Amazing, amazing. I always say that you find only what you're looking for. So if
exactly.
Yeah.
you're looking for good, you'll find good. If you're looking for bad, you'll find bad. So
Well,
let's start with the questions.
So, mom was talking about, we were talking about, she is focused on being happy with what she has. So, what we were wondering is how could she attract what she wants above what she has on a fixed income?
Okay, good.
fixed.
Yeah. So happiness is actually an action and not an emotion. Most people think that happiness is an emotion, but happiness is actually an action. It
Uh-huh.
is actually the result of overcoming problems or barriers. Every time you climb the mountain and you actually succeeded, you will feel this thing, you will have this thing that called happiness. So happiness is the result of overcoming barriers successfully. So it's got nothing to do with what you have or not. And you will see that people, I met people in Colombia that have very, very little, but they are more happy than any person that I met in the US.
They are
Any
more
person.
happy.
Yeah, because they have challenges that they overcome, and every barrier that they overcome, it tells them, I'm the boss. I'm the
Right.
boss. I'm the boss. And every time you report to yourself, you are the boss, you become more happy. And the interesting thing is that your income somehow magically grows.
Well, that would be lovely, but I'm not unhappy with what I have. I'm very grateful I've got what I've got. What I've got, Social Security, and that's about it.
Yeah, and that's and that's amazing. It's amazing, but to be happy is a problem
Yeah.
because it's a constant. If I'm happy with what I have, I'm actually going down. The only way to actually go forward, the only way to improve is to say, I'm super happy and I'm going to become so much happier that it's going to be dangerous for the world.
I know that.
So the key is continue to look for barriers and overcome them. Never say, oh, well, I'm fine, because most people think happiness is, I have no danger, everything is calm, everything is peaceful. No, that's that. Like the worst, then the happiest thing is in the grave, because everything is fine, everything is like no danger, yes? So the only way to actually get happiness and income is to be a radar for problems.
One of the things that I do every morning when I wake up is I thank God for the day. I tell him, this is a great day. I'm going to do things in it that I don't want to do, but I'm going to do them anyhow, and then I'll get them, and then I'll be thrilled they're done and I don't have to deal with them anymore.
So what Mayor's saying is that with those things, look at them as problems that you're
Oh, yeah.
overcoming, and that'll increase your happiness.
That's exactly how I look at them, as my problems. And
That's nice.
And
We have a dog licking our toes. She wants screen time. So.
Oh, the dog wants to be part of the interview, of course.
Oh, yeah.
She's so funny. She's just like determined to get the attention. So that's why you can
If
see
you're
her. Yeah.
sloping down a little, you'll know that I've been giving her a little pat here and there.
Okay, but stay with
Yeah.
us. We're live.
It's important to thank God for the good things in your life, because they are grateful, and He does provide them for you. And I do that because life has been so good. Now, I have had challenges, not to think that it's all been, fun and games. It hasn't, but they're just challenges. They're just something you deal with, you get rid of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
You overcome them. Yeah, you overcome them, and then if you have that viewpoint of, I like challenges, and I'm only worried when the challenges are too small, then I start to get worried. Now it means that I'm actually not alive. You want to be alive?
Yeah.
Look for barriers, look for challenges, because without challenges, you have no gain.
That's right.
It's boring. It's boring. Why people are actually getting tired and sick is because they think wrongly that they need less challenges in life. Children want a lot of challenges. They want to find out more. They cannot wait to find out more. And as much as you give them, they want more. And as you get older, you get this wrong idea of, you know what? I want security. No. The worst thing in the universe is security. The worst thing in the universe is safety. No, what we want is extreme. Look for problems.
So,
Look
Mary,
for
she has a problem that, and she's yawning. You see her moving energy. That's
It's
awesome.
one of those things, I'm a
No, that's a good thing in his world. So, Mayor, one of the things the doctor told her she has vascular dementia. So I think she's doing incredible that she can hold this conversation and everything with dementia. But your biggest desire is to
drive the car, but I
Drive
can't
the car.
do that.
but to get rid of it, right? To have a better memory.
I've been asking God to give me my memory back so
Well,
that I
ask
can
him
remember
how
things.
you can help your dementia.
How can I help my dementia?
Okay, good. So the reason a person loses memories is only one, is because there are some things in life that you are not willing to confront, to look at. Something that happened that you're still not willing to fully acknowledge that you created it, not to remember it, but to say it's me. Because dementia is only more and more things that I'm unwilling to create.
Sounds
If
great. I think then I have to look at all the parts of my life and see what I did that I'm not too proud of.
Exactly, you're very smart. You're very smart. And there's a specific way to do it, and we can often, not right now, not online, we can show you how to do it. And you will see that actually there is no reason for anyone to experience that if you are willing to take responsibility for what you've done.
Oh, yes.
If you're willing to say, it's me.
So
The
no,
moment
no justification.
No, that's important. You have to be upfront about the whole thing.
Exactly. So the one thing you need to be upfront, but you need to actually handle it, because if you just look at that, you're still not becoming cause over it. There's a way to put you at cause over the situation, and at that moment, you will see that nothing can actually hurt you.
That's great.
Yeah, and we can handle it offline later on. We can talk and figure out how to do it.
Okay, that would be great, because
Yep.
right now I'm just really happy about just about everything.
That's beautiful. That's really, really, really beautiful.
But I do also thank God that I am happy, because I think He does things that keep me that way.
Yep. That's totally true, and 100%. God is definitely good. 100%.
Oh, I believe that, yes.
Well,
You just need to see it.
you talk a lot about admiration and really like seeing the best in somebody. The dog won. Seeing the best in somebody and really admiring people. And my mother is the queen of that. That's her superpower.
Wow.
When I was living in Los Angeles, we were walking down the street. There was a homeless man on the street, and she stopped and she said, "Well, what do you do?" And I was just, "Oh my God, why are you saying that? What are you doing?" And I was like covering my eyes. And the homeless gentleman said to my mother, "If I can put a smile on somebody's face today, then the day was worth it."
Wow.
And she saw him and she acknowledged him, and she does this with everybody. So
Wow.
her amazing superpower of seeing how incredible every individual is and not taking anything that's coming at you for surface value, but only admiring the pieces that she.
Wow.
Well, most people
That's beautiful.
have something to tell you that's good and makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah.
And Chris does a lot of talking about me, and I'm thinking, oh, gee, I don't know about that.
Well, she's external to you, so she see more of the truth. So I trust her.
Oh, yeah.
What she says is true.
She's a good kid. I'll keep her for at least another week.
Yeah. I suggest that you keep her for a long time.
We had a friend who used to have a dog, and when the dog would get into stuff and make a mess or something, she'd say, "All right, you stay out of that, or I'm going to get rid of you. You've got 1 week."
Very good. I want to just say hi to everyone that join us. We've got lots of people on Instagram, and we have people that with us on Facebook and YouTube. So let's see. We've got Dolly. Hi, Dolly. Nice to see you. How are you doing? And she says hi to you. And we've got hello everyone from Vijaya. Hi. And we've got Lisa. Lisa, love your viewpoint on life. That's beautiful. And Nancy, hey. Oh, wow. Yes. And we've got God is good. Yes, I totally agree. And Avi Budara, hello, Avi. Nice to see you. Very nice. Yes, Dolly, great. And we have Yaniv, hello, happy vibes, Louis. Everyone loves you, Louis. Everyone loves you. And Zoe, hello.
Back.
Yes, well done.
Back.
Yep. Thank you, Avi. And yes, we have a lot. And Shamaya, yeah, hey.
What's your name?
Yes.
Oh.
My mother belongs to the
Samantha.
Appalachian Society.
Yes. You know, people are so unaware of how much they give to each other. You know,
Yes.
I just am so amazed by the people who are kind to me and good, and I thank God for them because I'm so grateful.
And I thank you on behalf of all those people. Yes, because you're doing a lot of good and it's amazing and admirable. So
Thank you.
very, very well done. And I want to tell everyone that listening to us that on next Wednesday, I'm starting a totally new series that called the Extreme Wisdom series, where I will talk about relationship. I will talk about feeling anger, anxiety, depression, how to handle those things, how to actually manage when you have problems that you just don't have a clue what to do next. And how do you actually put yourself back in the driver's seat in the game of life? It's going to be extremely powerful. The first one or two webinars will be totally free. So join, totally free. And all you have to do is go to www.gp100x.com and register. Last question, Christiana.
What would you say to there? Because my mother represents the senior community. So what would you say to people like me who are caring for parents or looking out for their parents as a way to be able to lift them up and help them during this time to be able to thrive?
Okay, so the first thing that a child needs to know that he's carrying a big, big debt that cannot be paid in this lifetime for his parents. You really have to know that regardless of what you've done for your parents, it's never enough. Never enough.
You're kidding.
Yes, it's never enough. You can never pay the debt to your parents, regardless of how good or bad they are or they used to be. From their viewpoint, they always did the best for you, and you carrying this debt. So that's the first thing you need to know. The second thing that you need to know, that the most important thing for your parents is to let them know continuously that you love them. If you will write to your parents what you would like your children to write to you, you will know how to handle your parents.
She
Yes.
does all the time. Let me know how much she loves me.
Yes, she is amazing. And the third thing, understand them. Understand them. There is nothing more valuable than understanding them. Just understanding them. Nothing more valuable than that. It's true for everyone, but for your parents even more. So if you do that, for every time you do that, you hand them another 10 years of life. That's how important it is.
She is great, and I also do the same thing to her.
Yes,
She's
yes,
my child, and I
yes,
love her deeply. And I love her husband, and I love her dogs.
yeah. And I love it too. So everyone loves her.
Her dogs are my grandchildren, since I don't have any grandchildren.
Good.
She has grand fur babies. So Mayor, before we get off, so first of all, thank you so much, because I think it's very easy when you're in a caregiving position to get caught up in the details of what needs to get handled and forget to truly connect and understand the other person's point of view. And when I do that with my mom and I talk about when she can't find a word, I'm saying, don't worry, the train comes back around every single time, and then it does.
It's sloppy thinking.
Yeah. But really, I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in the doingness and really forget about feeding and fostering the beingness of another person. And so thank you so much for that. And to everyone who's listening, I have to tell you, my life has changed exponentially. The quality of my life, my level of seriousness has gone down so much. My level of play and just treating life as a game has gone up. My quality of my relationships with all of my friends and family, everything. So if there's anything I would recommend, clear next Wednesday, invest some time, because if anything, you're going to improve, and it's a huge gift I mean, working with you has been one of the greatest gifts of my life, and I'm so incredibly, incredibly honored. And I just have to say, if anybody could get a tenth of what I've got, oh my God, your life would be amazing, because there's a lot of retraction and contraction right now in the universe. And when you step into the world with Mare, it's all about expanding and opening and love. And so where people are playing a limitation game, we're playing an unlimited potential game. And so please join us. I really recommend it.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to next Wednesday a lot.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. And thank you, Christiana. And thank you for joining the show. And thank you for Shamaya for arranging it, and for everyone who's listening. I will see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll have another show. So thank you very much.
You have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.